Alright, welcome back. This is Paramay Trades. We're just going to take a look at ES, MES, the S&P, just the recent week, the most previous week that just went by, the trading week that just went by. We're going to look at the open, high, low, close, see if we can find anything going on the chart so that we can find an optimal trade setup. Yes, I do play video games on occasion. It's still there. Hey, you gotta take a break every once in a while, right? For me, my outlet is actually the mountain. I live just about in the Keystone area in Colorado, so I like to get up on the mountain a couple hours a day, at least 1 to 2 hours a day. Get my runs in, get stretched out, enjoy beautiful nature. But on occasion, I like to play some Dota. Don't tell my mom though, or anybody else. Cat's out of the bag. So let's take a look at MES, ES here. We've got the chart up. This is a chart from last week too, so let's just keep going with it. One thing that really annoys me about Thinkorswim is we try to attach or anchor these price lines to previous weeks, and then you drill down into a lower time frame, and all of a sudden the damn anchor is way over here. And I can't figure out what the hell's going on here. I do have them attached to open, high, low, close, but they just do not want to stay anchored properly. So hopefully we got this right here. I'm pretty sure we do. So let's take a look. What's going on? Well, this is discouraging. This is not the American market, though. Or is it, we got a nice little gap down. We're in the European trading hours, I do believe. Is that right? Asian hours? No. No, we are probably getting into... Oh, hell, I don't know. Was it 11 o'clock here? All right, 1 o'clock East Coast. Yeah, it's probably approaching European hours. Who knows? What's the trading hours? Let's take a look. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, the hell with it. I knew this offhand before, but yeah, it's gotta be approaching European hours. I guess it's late for me too. Jeez, the 1 o'clock East Coast. I'm still not used to the time difference. All right, here we are. Look at this little gap down here. All right. You know what we were looking at before on MES? I'm not overly a huge fan of these type of patterns, these rising wedges, but the last video we did, we said, is this getting ready to jump out? Does it look like it wants to jump out? It was trying to. Well, it definitely just jumped out of this rising wedge. So we're gonna get some retrace this week. I don't know, possibly. But here's your 4-hour range top. So looks like it's already been tested a few times. Will it hold? If not, look to the range bottom. Is that a valid range bottom? Yeah, we've got another range top over here, so we'll look for here. Not a huge fan of trend lines, but I mean, there it is, right? There's some confluence there. And then this starts to look a little bit more like an ascending wedge. No, an ascending, yeah, whatever. Not overly a huge fan of patterns, but I mean, when they do break down, when they do work, they have nice targets. Your target might be down in here. But will it break down? It looks like it. And if we look at comps here, we'll just take a quick peek at comps here. This is the second week. This is repetitive weeks where they've held a negative bias. I have a tendency to think that that's really important, especially in a 6 month with the indexes, because these are just a little bit different, aren't they? You know, when we get some sustainability with commercial interest, and again we came up from here. This is a nice sustained move on the 6 month index, and this was a nice sustained move. Now I don't know what the hell is going on in here. I'm thinking what they're thinking is the top in? I, do they know? I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, I mean, they got that one wrong, if they did. And they quickly switched feet here. But this is week to week. 1 week they're here, next week they're here, 1 week they're here, next week they're here. I think they're just as confused as the rest of us as to where this top is. And this is a good time for rallying, but we'll just point it out again for just the, for the sake of argument here. We're overextended on WPR. The market sentiment's really high. They're a little bit bearish on the 6 month index. We are below the 80 on the 3-year index. It's very subtle up in here. And is it looking a little toppy? Is it looking like it's blowing off? We did get up almost to that 3,400 range, which we thought we were going to get to. It's just kind of poked up here. I think in the early session. We did gap down, so I don't know. So what do we have for pivots? What can we look forward to? I mean, we had this nice confirmation here. Top wasn't in here because we traded through it. Top wasn't in here because we traded through it. Same thing here. Top was not in because we traded through it. But now here's our top. So now we got to look for a lower high on each side. Oh God, I think last video I was saying lower highs when I should have been saying higher lows on each side when I was talking about bottoms. Higher lows, and this is why I need to print these things. So this is lower high, and we're looking for a print of a lower high here. And then we can get a nice confirmation that we've got at least a short term or any intermediate term top. Well, looking pretty good in this range too. Well, maybe it ranges up, but are we, is it getting a little toppy here? Is it looking a little bit like distribution? Well, that rising wedge did buckle on the 4-hour. Market sentiment is down here in the 15. This is usually when you think rally, when sentiment is down. But will it stay down? Going to stay down for a while here. It won't decline. It's already declined. We got a nice large jump with that one candle, the 15-minute. Yeah, I don't know how serious you take it, but it's there. We're down here. I took it the other way. We're down a little bit here, and they went the other way. We're pretty low here again. They took it the other way. Same difference. Declining market interest. I think rally. You see the top of, see market interest or market sentiment. Sorry. See market sentiment rise and kind of top out a little bit. Think about, maybe taking some profits. And I say take some profits because, well, the S&P has just been on a tear. So, take some profits. Add to your position. If you missed it. If you're missing these, add to your position. We can look back a little further too if we want to. Where could we found a good safe entry here? Higher low. Here's your low. Here's your higher low. We took this out, didn't we? took out this high. This pivot high, from low to high pivot. Took that out. Oh, look, a nice safe entry right there to get into the market. Higher low on each side. That's a nice pivot. We get a quick hit over here. Is that, ooh, a gap down here. Just a little bit at the open. Again, another day where, open gaps down. Oh, it's a little bit different here, isn't it? I don't hold much stock in, well, it did it here, so, is this what's going to happen? Well, I don't know. Is that market sentiment when it gaps down like that? When you get a small gap down, I mean, it's, it took a little off the top here. 333.88, and S&P is down a little bit, but market's not open on the East Coast yet. Plenty of buying opportunities. I've had no real luck shorting the S&P right now. I've been typically looking for dip buying, so you get your opportunity to buy a dip, and I would do it. Why was this not a temporary high? Well, probably was right about here for a quick short. I wouldn't get too excited about it here. Not much for shorting right now. Not much for shorting right here. We got this, lower high on the left. Kind of, right? This is kind of a lower high. This kind of, bounces a little bit here. Right at the top of that gap down. Maybe you take a short here. I probably wouldn't have taken that short. I probably wouldn't have. But you coulda. When you see it tuck and tail, I don't know, maybe you do. Maybe you're a scalper or something like that. You wanna. So we closed up at the high. And we finished down in extreme. So that was a nice. That was a down day, right? So we open here. This was an up day. We had a down day. Maybe the day opens and you short you say, well, I think it's at the extreme and I'm going to short it up here, and maybe you get lucky. But I probably wouldn't short it here. I would have waited for my buy setup and outloaded the deck here. I would have loaded the deck right there. Did I load the deck? No, because I've been looking at S&P. So that's why we're doing these videos, because we need to keep looking at these. It needs to be on a regular schedule. I am long on 2 other contracts, so I have a tendency to not want to spread myself too thin. But S&P should always be on the radar. So, yeah, miss that one. Don't miss the next one. And that's why we're here. So we're looking for the same thing on that we just said on crude. Could this be a down week? Could be. Could be a down week. It don't look like much up in here. But lower high on the left. Here's your high. We're looking for another lower high confirmation. Unless we take out this high. Yeah, look for a breakdown. Look for a breakdown of this support. Come down. See if we bounce off of it. If we trade lower and then come back up, we get a good short test. Look for that lower high print on the right side of that high there, or the previous week high, and maybe get yourself a short setup. 4-hour Williams PR is showing kind of oversold here, so we'll be a little skeptical about taking a short rate now. I'll wait for that bounce up. Wait for that market open. Wait for that bounce. Even if we finish the day close to the open and get rejected, it could be a good short opportunity. I like the breakdown of the wedge. Not a huge fan. We'll put a lot of stock in it, especially with the S&P. Maybe in some other commodities I might do that, but um, yeah, S&P don't care. I don't care. So we'll see if that target hits though. Maybe we'll take a short here. We're gonna wait for this day to open up and this week to open up and find out what's going on. Sentiment's down. Look for a bounce, and then think about taking a short. I said think about taking a short. I don't know that I'm actually gonna take it. I like to look for buy opportunities in the S&P. Buying dips has been a lot more lucrative than attempting to short friggin' mega uptrend because they don't care. They don't care. They're taking it to the moon here. When will this rally stop? Don't know. Don't know. It just looks up. Looks up. And we've gone over this, haven't we? Yeah, we have. Well, we definitely have. We've definitely looked at the last 8 years on. That's my beard. Sorry, I've got a beard. Oh boy, I need a better microphone. We did look at this. If you're in the Discord group, the seasonal study is definitely out. So we knew this was going to rally up a little bit. So maybe it rallies up into March. So that's that. That's keeping them quick. Keeping them quick tonight. Keeping these videos short and sweet. 17 minutes is not as short as I wanted it to be, but look for the high or low here. Lower high. Oh, good God. Look for the lower high. I have to put this on my monitor. Good Lord. Yeah. Yeah. Look for this lower high. Look for that lower high. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm talking too much. Good luck. Hope you find yourself on the profitable side of the trade this week. Hit us up in Discord. It's probably in the description. Want to stop by? We've got plenty of charts, plenty of resources. If you're looking to trade commodities or just talk COT report or talk pivots or tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, yeah, come on by. Take it easy and have a good night.